Thank you for watching Chittarupa Yoga and Fitness. My name is Laura Wilson, and I teach you ways to modify exercises so everybody can find a way to work out. Today we're going to focus on training for flexibility. This is going to increase the range of motion at our joints. We're going to focus primarily on hips and shoulders, but we're going to kind of hit all the joints in our body in just a few minutes. You don't need any special equipment for this. You can probably even do this sitting in a chair, but obviously I'm going to be on the floor, so grab your mat and a nice safe area. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments if you like this kind of flexibility training and want more of it, or if you prefer full, regular, longer yoga classes. And if you like the video, make sure to give it that thumbs up when you're done. Let's begin sitting tall. And we're just going to start with some seated cat and cow here, really big moves. Rolling our spine. Let's do a little side to side. And just easy twisting. Let's come back to the front. We're going to take our legs forward and we're going to exhale forward, inhale, sitting up. Exhale forward, inhale, sitting up. So we've got our feet and legs relaxed for the moment. Now we're going to flex, pressing forward through our heels. Engaging all the muscles in our legs, noticing how this feels. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. We can take it here, flapping our knees for a moment. Elbows to our thighs. And we're going to go back to that side to side movement. This time really reaching up, pressing our sit bones into the floor. Now let's lift up from here. Ooh. And let's do side to side again. So we're using this as partly warm up, beginning to get into flexibility in our hamstrings. And we'll lift up, taking it to that easy twist. We want to make sure our body is ready for this. Ideally, you want to do this workout after you've done another cardio or muscle workout, so your body is warm and ready to go. Let's fold straight down the center. Toes pointing up, knees pointing up, and just kind of see where we are today. Let's lift up from here. And again, bringing this forward, toes flexed. And pointing our toes, bringing this forward. Let's sit up from here. We're going to come to our easy seat. So let's bring our arms forward. We're going to cross them over each other. Turn our thumbs down, and let's interlace our hands and press forward, separating our shoulder blades. And then we're going to swing our hands down, in and up, feeling some twisting action in our wrists, forearms, lifting our elbows up. Now let's release from there, opening up, elbows back far enough. We can't see our fingers in our peripheral vision. Now let's come out, taking our other arm on top, turning down, interlace and press forward, separating our shoulder blades. And then swinging it down, in and up. Elbows up, or down if you need them down. And let's release from there, opening up one more time. And we're going to look at our deer pose, swinging one leg around to the back. Now, a lot of this depends on how your knee feels. If you need to stay in easy seat, stay in easy seat. Easy seat with this leg in front. We're going to turn to the opposite side. So we're shifting this hip forward, really looking for a stretch here. We can even walk this leg back a little further. Bringing our leg back around when we need to. If our hip and knee do not like this, we want to listen to our own body. Let's come back up here and we're going to side stretch, pushing these sit bones into the floor, feeling that across our hip and waist. All right, so we did take that leg around. Let's bring it back. We're going to switch the front leg, and you can do everything that we're doing right here, twisting away from here, or trying that turn around to this back. And I'm feeling a little difference on this side, so we'll see how long this lasts for me. Let's go ahead and turn. And just focus on that stretch across the front of our hip, this hip, the front leg. And we'll unwind from that, reaching up and over. Again, listening to our own body, bringing this leg back around if we need to. And let's bring that leg back around. And we'll take both legs out wide. So let's try that side stretch here. Sit bone into the floor, reaching up. Breathing deeply. And let's take this to the other side. Sit bone into the floor, reaching for the ceiling. Our core muscles tie into our hip muscles. And actually our hip muscles are part of our core. So let's bring this up. I'm going to take it here, but if you would rather do easy seat, go to easy seat. This is just another way to help stretch out through our inner thighs. As we focus on our neck now, pushing one hand into the floor, let's drop our head away. You can use one or two fingers of the other hand to help it out a little bit. Let's take this to the other side. Push into the floor, dropping away. One or two fingers if we want to go there. And let's release from there. We're going to rotate one hand under, reach it around to our back. Let's reach the other hand up and see how close our fingers get. Just kind of place your hands somewhere on your back. As you see, it's not going to go there today. And that is okay. Let's release from here, taking this hand out, rotating it down, placing it on our back, reaching up and behind. And here again, one side is usually different than the other. So just be aware of that. Don't try to press it. Just let it go where it is. And release. Shake that out. We're going to take our legs forward, crossing one leg over the other. So our first variation is to just fold forward here. If you're already feeling enough, stay there. We can bend our bottom leg and bring it forward. I'm going to go ahead and go into Cradle the Baby. And for that, we want to take this foot into the crook of our elbow, wrapping our other arm around our knee. And just continuing to sit tall, lift tall, drawing this baby into our heart. And in any variation of this, you can rock. I kind of like to stay still. This is hitting the outer hip. Let's go ahead and bring it back to our leg, releasing down. So let's do the other side, and it is probably different. So you might just be here this time. If you want to, bend that bottom leg and press heart forward. And if you want to go for it, let's take this foot into the crook of this arm, other arm around our knee, making sure to sit up tall, no rounding of our back, tilting our hips forward, breathing. We always want to be breathing no matter what we do, rocking if that feels good. It's up to you. Coming back to our other leg, releasing down. And we've kind of gotten all around our hips now. Let's go here, and if you can, interlace your hands between your toes. Otherwise, just hold onto your foot and rotate. Working at our ankles a little bit. Switch directions. And then just kind of wiggle side to side, working our toes and fingers here. Let's take it to the other side. And again, just hold your foot and rotate, or interlace your fingers and toes and rotate. Both ways. And here again, just kind of wiggle fingers and toes in different directions and shake that out. Come back to an easy seat, or whatever kind of seat you want to do. We're going to shrug our shoulders back. Let's reach our hands back behind us, fingertips turned away, and stay on our fingertips. Opening up across our chest. We're going to feel this at our shoulders as well as we walk our fingers in toward each other. Spider crawl, shoulders back. Let's spider crawl in a little more. Really opening across our chest, really feeling this in our shoulders, feeling this in our fingers. You can always come to your palms if it's too intense on your fingers. Breathe. And let's go ahead and walk those spiders back out. Shake that out. And we're going to interlace our hands, pressing our palms forward. Let's release from here, switch the top hand, pressing forward. And let's release from here with a big breath. Let it go. So hopefully we're feeling circulation at our joints, primarily our shoulders and hips, but everywhere else as well. This should increase the mobility and circulation in all of these places. Let me know in the comments below if you do feel stretched out and a little more flexible, a little more movement and range at your joints. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and be sure to share this video with your friends and let them know that they can subscribe to the channel for free. And I'll see you next time.